All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. All right, real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. What y'all doing on the Sunday, man? Ain't the NFL Sunday, so ain't no basketball. We got some NBA playoff actions going on right now. I'm relaxing a little bit on this Sunday, man. Still got a lot of work to do around the house. The wifey in there cooking up some chicken wings, so I'm getting hungry. Yeah, man. But real quick, let's talk about it, man. The Brooklyn Nets versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And first of all, let me say, hats off to the Bucks for fighting back and making this making it a series, man. We 2-2. I mean, the series is tied at 2-2, and I gotta be honest. The way this series started out, you'd have thought it was gonna be a sweep. You'd have thought this series was over. But the Brooklyn definitely showing their heart and their tenacity and fighting. And today, the fact that Kyrie Irving got injured does not help the Nets' chances at all. But it's getting good. It's getting good. And many would say, almost everyone would say the Nets are the better of the two teams. But at the same time, you got to include other factors like injury. No James Harden right now. No Kyrie Irving right now. So it's Durant, and he got a pretty good supporting cast. He got some pretty good role guys, but his other two superstars are hurt. So we'll see how it looks. How everything looks for Game 4. But just breaking this one down, man. Just make sure we get everybody's numbers out here. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets was led by Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had 28. He was 9 of 25. Not the most efficient night especially for KD, but KD standards is on a level of themselves. So 1 of 8 from the 3, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 28 points. What more can you say? Yeah, he's capable of giving you 30, 40, 50 if he's in his own, but that's hard to do. To like I said, today wasn't the most efficient, but the one thing I think that happens when Kyrie goes out and James Harden goes out, the team now can say Durant, and that's not easy. First of all, let me say that's no easy task. You ain't just gonna roll out of bed and stop Kevin Durant. But now you got the option to focus on him more as opposed to try to guard him and Kyrie and Harden. Now you can focus in on him more. So if Kyrie and Harden is not able to go in the next game, it's gonna really be about the role players stepping up, and they're gonna have to do their thing. What just happened here? Kyrie had 11 before he went out. Brown gave you 7. Harris gave you 8. Griffin gave you 8. Green gave you 8 off the bench. But Kevin Durant is gonna have to. Health is gonna be everything for the next game, right? Who will be able to play? Who will not be able to play? Will tell you everything you need to know. And if Kyrie, like I said, if Kyrie and Harden are not able to go, it's gonna be the role players, and they got the role players. So if any team was suited to go through this, it's probably the Brooklyn Nets. Look at the role players they have. They got role players, and they definitely got a bona fide superstar in Durant. But we'll see how the next game in the series go. We'll see who's available, who's not. All right, so the Bucks were led by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he gave you 34, 14 of 27, 1 of 5 from the 3. 5 or 10 from the free throw line. Man, you got to get them free throws together. 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 34 points. Giannis knew he had to come out, and if they didn't want to go down 3-1, he was going to have to really, really put a show on and really go hard, and he did. So hats off to him. That's what they expect from him. And it's a lot of pressure on him this year. He got to say, hey man, I ain't no regular season winner, right? Like, he got to prove, hey, I can do this in the postseason. I can do it when it counts most. And that's the only little thing that other than that, the only knack that someone can critique for him. Drew Holiday was 6 of 16, 2 of 7 from the three, 9 assists, 14 points. I just take that in a win, but ultimately you want Drew Holiday playing a little better than that. Middleton was 7 of 15, 3 of 8 from the three, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. So Chris Middleton also played his role where he gave you 19 points tonight. So this afternoon rather, you're gonna want more of those. You're gonna want a little bit more from him, especially in the next game. Because trust me, the Brooklyn Nets, regardless of who's on that team, who's available to play, they're gonna come out with fire and fury, and they're expecting to rebound from this. They're gonna come out ready in the next game. So Drew Holiday, Middleton, of course, Giannis, Brook Lopez, they got their work cut out for them. So they better come with it next game because you know Brooklyn is. As far as bench scoring, Forbes gave you 8. Forbes gave you 10. Connaughton gave you 8. Didn't really get much from the bench, and that definitely got to change. You got to get more because it's starting to become mainly the starters are bust, and you don't want that. You need to have a team, a bench that can respond well. Especially because you don't want it to become, because how many minutes Giannis had tonight? Giannis had 38. That's going to get him up into the 40s, and you don't want to wear him out, put all the pressure on their shoulders. So you're going to need a little bit more from the bench. For the Brooklyn Nets, it's all about health. We all know, ain't no secret. Once they're fully healthy, they seem unstoppable. And now that they're playing defense, make it even more scarier. So what I will say is going to be big for them is health. If KD can stay healthy, he's healthy right now. Harden, Kyrie, they get back, it's going to be big. But what you don't want them to do is be in a pressure cooker situation where it's just KD while these other guys are trying to get it right. And you know, Kyrie got an injury history, but James Harden don't really have an injury history, and he's notorious for saying, if I'm available, I'm playing. He loved to play basketball, so I would never criticize. I would never feel like his injuries are not legit or whatever, because that guy he plays, all right. So that's the one thing you got to give him. And I'm gonna say nothing. Kyrie injury obviously legit. They understand what they're up against. And, you know, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good to see how this series finish up, because if they are injured and they fall down 3-2 to the Bucks, going to see what they made of, man. It's getting good, guys. It's playoff time. Things are heating up, man. It's getting good. With that being said, please like, come subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be good.